it's here. Straight from 1999, it's 5956-1 from LEGO's Adventurers, the Expedition Balloon.
LEGO Adventures, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Scott, here are the bricks. Let's go with the review, and just like I said in the intro, it's the Expedition Balloon. Straight from 1999, retail price of $20 with 175 pieces. This now goes for about $150 used to about $300, even $400 brand new. So if you held on to this in packaging, the return is crazy. It's great. It's 175 pieces, and one of them is a big fucking balloon. It's great. It's one big piece of Lego. It's fantastic. For $20, hell yeah, this is awesome. Who wouldn't want this set? Even if you didn't like LEGO Adventures, it's just, come on, it's Lego. It's a Lego balloon. It's so cool. And off the bat, yes, this actually is not a complete set. We are missing two major things here. One is the Adventurer sticker on the side of the balloon, which is probably why I got this so cheap. I got it for about $80 on bid and eBay. Still, honestly, I don't even give a shit if it doesn't have the sticker on it because it's everything else is here. But I can buy that sticker and have it put on there, so no worries about that. The other thing is important to note is that I do not have the back wheels, and the reason why I don't have the back wheels is because it was a shipping mistake with the seller. I cleared it up. We're good. He's sending those pieces to me, or sorry, they are sending those pieces to me in the mail, so I'll have it soon. So those pieces and then the stickers, and this is a complete set. So for $80, I got it. Knowing this thing is like $150, like I've never seen this thing cheap, and every time I see it in somebody's collection, I'm very jealous. So just to have it is an accomplishment. It's a sign that I'm actually becoming a true Lego collector, and I really enjoy having it. Quick details about some of the set is that it actually ran for about 1 year. Actually, it was January 1st, 1999 to December 31st, 1999, according to Brick Set, which is pretty interesting to see this only ran for 1 year. I'm not sure if the Lego Adventurers Jungle line, which this came from, actually ran for that long as well. It is the second series in the Adventurers set, which I believe is correct. After the deserts, it went jungle, then it went Dinosaur Island, and then I think it went to the Orient Expedition, if I remember. That's the last one it did before it ended the line. But I've been waiting for this set for a minute, and it's interesting, but it's $20, and you get this big bulk of a Zeppelin piece, which actually that is where all the money is, because that Zeppelin piece alone can go from as low as $70 to almost high as like $150. Interesting, but you know, it's cool if you take those stickers off. You can actually have some pretty nice Zeppelins, and for people who like to build military Legos, I get it. People who like to use steampunk Legos, I get it. Stuff like that, you know, people who like to build those kind of set themes, I can see why you would want this kind of Zeppelin piece. So that's really interesting. And let's go straight into the review. Let's go to the minifigures. Alright, with the minifigures, it's a pretty standard affair for the Adventurers lineup. You have a Dr. Charles Lightning coming first here, and his normal getup. You have his little suspenders, bow tie, nothing on the back, obviously, and he has his green pants as always, his magnifying glass, which is always fun to look at, his normal head with normal printing, and his little helmet or hat. It's more of a hat, isn't it? But yeah, nothing much for Dr. Charles Lightning. He's just a basic in the lineup. Over here we have a Mr. Harry Kane. He came in the pontoon plane that we had a while back ago, so it's cool to have another one in the collection, I suppose. Kind of looks just exactly the same. He has that stupid smirk printing on his face, which I hate because it just makes him look like he has a little ink dot, and I just don't like that. Comes with the normal leather cap for his flight suit and little goggles, his little hairpiece right there, I guess, hair printing more like it, and then he has his bomber jacket, no printing on the back, just standard brown, and black pants. Thank you, Harry Kane. You have played your part. And then we have Johnny Thunder, or Man Thunder, wielding two guns this time, I guess because he was just holding it that way. Has his normal Outback hat, normal printing on the face and head, nothing really special about that, and actually about the same printing for the body as well for his little suit and getup and his black pants. I like it still. I always still enjoy Johnny Thunder, especially I like his little gun in the belt. So, which he probably won't stand up. Oh, he is. Look at that. And then we have a new addition to the set, if I remember correctly, because I don't think I have one of these, is the villain, Max Villano, or Villano? I'm not really sure how that is pronounced, but he is our villain for this set, only by his name implies. And he's kind of cool. It comes with the Adventurer's backpack, as always, which is really cool. And you can put items in there. Nothing in there for today, but we have a have a surprise for that later. And then we have a nice cutlass, which is probably actually the first cutlass I ever had. I don't remember actually owning a cutlass in my set, so that's exciting. Can't really take it out, but it fits in there, it goes in there. And then he has another rifle. Now, for the actual suit, he has another of his Outback hats. He's kind of the complete opposite of Johnny Thunder, actually, with the black and the brown, so that's cool. And he has his normal brown pants, no printing on there. And a lovely little ensemble right here with his nice open up shirt and his chest hair. Ain't that hot? And then he has his little shooters in the waistline as well. No holsters for these gangs. I do like the face print because he has his little scar and or caterpillar or oh, it is a scar. Look at that little thing on him. That's cute. And it's kind of busy, if you know what I mean. Like a little bit too much going on with that hair. Too much going on with the face, kind of like you can't really pay attention to some of the details. That's okay, you guys. 5 o'clock double and have his hairline, which is nice. Put the hat back on him, and I think he does very well right next to it. A lot better than the other villain from the Adventures series, who I don't remember, Doctor something, or was like a magician or something. I don't know. I'll put the name in the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the wonderful minifigure lineup. Let's go into the set. Starting off strong here, we have the little treasure trove that's hidden deep in the jungle, as you can tell by the foliage and the wonderful 6x8 green base plate for the jungle floor as it goes into the theme of jungle adventure. Okay, so that being said, it does have a nice little Mesoamerican native vibe to it because that is a big theme of the set. And we have the wonderful little head here. We have the wonderful color scheme. I do like that a lot. It gives nice classic Lego vibes, but does fit with the rest of the set. And you have this wonderful dark gray spider web, which is kind of weird. You would think it would have like a lighter stone gray, and then a nice 90s Lego tarantula spider thing that goes on top. So when you lift this up, this little trap right here, you get, oh my god, a gold-plated sun god idol, as I think is what it's called. And for being 23 years old, this sun god chrome-plated piece actually is pretty good. It looks pretty well. Not all of it has rubbed off. It has retained a lot of the gold, and I enjoy that as it flashes in the light, which is cool. I don't have a lot of gold pieces, so to have this is pretty interesting. And to get this out, you simply just slide this bad boy out on its little holder, which goes on these 1x4 rail pieces, and that's pretty much it. That's all for playability really does have. You can take it off, you can put it back on, and on the other side you have a nice little face, I think. Don't know if that was intentional, but a nice little face that comes in, and we just pop this bad boy back into the rails here. I'm having a hard time doing that. All right, pull it in, put this back, spin it around, and then you have a nice little Mayan thing. I like that. Pretty cool. Fits in with the theme, like I said, and it's just a nice little piece of the set for 20 bucks, you know, a little playability there too. So I really enjoy it. All right, well, that's enough of that. Let's go to the balloon. So the balloon here is really the showstopper in my opinion. Like I said earlier, we are missing a few pieces. So we're missing the back wheels and we're missing the Adventurer sticker that goes in the middle, but that's okay. We're not going to beat ourselves about it. Construction wise, it's very odd. I didn't know how they were going to do it, but they do it by having these rods click into the cylinder 1x1 pieces, and you pretty much just put it on the bottom here of those little slots that you just connected in, and that's how it holds in. It's kind of sturdy. It holds the whole set pretty well, and that's pretty much all you can say about the one big chunk of plastic in front of us. Oh, I'm missing one thing, one important thing. Did I let you know this actually opens up? Yes, it opens up, and it's so cool because all you do is twist this back piece, and treasure trove is inside, which you can put this on the other part over here, and inside of it I have some pristine extra stickers from 1999 on the Lego group right here. You see that right there, and I have some extra stickers for the set, which is great for them to throw that in, so in case any of those fall off, I still have some old ass stickers, which I don't know if they're going to hold, but they're clinging on that paper, baby, so that's all that matters. And the inside I also have the instruction manuals, which is pretty basic for the time. Actually, it just has the normal, you know, Lego Adventurers-esque. Not a lot, very good. Not very good instructions in my opinion, but it is what it is. And then you have the alternate builds in the back, which I really enjoy. And that's really key right there. I think that's really fucking awesome that you can put the pieces inside of the set for storage. Because you know what I'm going to do? When I run out of room, this baby's going in storage. And you know where it's going in storage? Is all getting in the ass end of that blimp, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Probably won't ever put this in storage because I just love it and enjoy the set. I'm really happy to have it. But that's just so, you know, that's just so convenient, man. You just can't get that goodness anymore. Like, I'm really happy about that. It's really cool. And that's enough fangirling over that. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do with the inside. Let's go in this gaping butthole. And yeah, you can put your little whole hand in there, put all your sets in there. You can do a lot with this, which is pretty cool. And I think that gives a whole new playability for this set. And just, just convenience sake, it's just really cool. And I think that's really awesome. Okay, let's get out of the butthole and let's enjoy the rest of the set. Let's keep talking about it. Let's put this back on. And as we put the ass end of this blimp back on, I would like to point out that these actually don't line up that well. And it's because if you were to tighten it to make sure it doesn't fall off, it kind of goes off track here, which is kind of annoying. So you have to like just kind of lightly put it in place like that for perfectionists who care. But it will be kind of loose, so that's annoying. And if you can't go too tight, it'll pop off, because it surprised me the other day when it did. Other than that, the blimp does have these wonderful stickers on it. You have the tiger shark face on the front end, and then you have some nice little detailed stickers on here for the patchwork, and you have these lovely fin stickers, which are probably my favorite part of the set. I'm not going to lie to you if I say I'm not scared whenever I touch this blimp, these stickers might fall off. I am. They're 23 years old. I'm surprised they're still clinging. So I just don't want to fuck with it as much. So I know I have replacement stickers, but they're pristine and I don't want to use them either. So this is just, just a big no-no for touching, and we just try not to as much as possible. So I enjoy it. Just trying to maintain it as much as possible. And that's really all I got to say about the blimp part. Now the second part is the little airship, or the airboat, I guess you would call it. Besides the missing wheels in the back, it can drive around. It can roll around, which is pretty cool. It has a nice little unique design for being a boat. It has the boat pieces right here for the front. Has this awesome little detail of the anchor piece, which goes on the side here. And it doesn't click onto anywhere on the actual ship, so you can't really just put it like there and then drop it. You can probably put it inside the ship, but it looks clunky. And that's pretty much it. It's literally a dead weight for the set, and it's actually what it's supposed to do. So it's kind of funny. You have a nice little windshield here and a little steering wheel right there. You have these wonderful little paneling here with the dome windows on it, which I think is really cool to form that back end. The engine here is really neat because it uses those little, like hinge plates here, the ones that move, to be the engine, the little 4 valves right here, the headers, which I really think is cool. And you can just keep those like that or close them up, but for the book it actually details that we do that. You have the basic brown propellers in the back, which do propel and are pretty cool. Always enjoy that. And a nice little back here, which not much else to talk about. It uses the blue, the gray, and the blacks. You have the Technic sides here that hold on the blimp. And and the inside, how can I forget? The inside has this wonderful, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Has this wonderful skeleton head in a glass jar for some reason. I don't know how that fits in the story or what the fuck that's all about, but it's there, and it's a nice little morbid detail for the set, and I kind of like it. But it can fit all 4 of the minifigures very well. Not a lot of room there for a 5th one, but it does fit them well for the set, so 4 is appropriate number for the set, and I think that's really interesting, even though I don't think Max will be much on this since he is the villain. But, for the adventures of Dr. Charles Lightning and Johnny Thunder, it works out. And then I guess I'm going to talk about this little thing here that holds the what is that? The binacles? The binoculars. Holds the binoculars. I'm a dumbass. The binoculars here, which fits right there. And that's pretty much it about the airboat. Not much to talk about. It's a $20 set that gives you slight playability. The selling point really is just this. It's the selling point is really just the blimp itself. I mean, it's kind of cool. You put your stuff in it. It's huge. It's big. It's one piece of Lego, and it's honestly the only reason why I wanted this set, and the reason why I kind of hunted it down. I was really happy about it. But that's all I got to say about the main set. Let's go into final thoughts and conclusions. Overall, it's a fantastic Lego Adventure set. For $20, you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get 4 minifigures, you get a treasure trove, you get a balloon craft, and you get the balloon to boot. All of which can fit inside of it, which is awesome and convenient, and you just don't get that anymore. And as a Lego set, just as Lego, it's unique, it's interesting, and it's just fantastically wonderful. If you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. I know it's kind of expensive. $400 is a lot for brand new, but you can buy this pretty cheap. I did, even though I'm missing a few things. That's okay. I'll get it done. I'll get it fixed. I'll get it 100%. So yeah, go out there and get it if you're serious about this Lego collection. If you like Lego's Adventures, if not, if you think it's unique of a set, go pick it up. It's pretty fun if you can find it cheap. It's kind of a shame that it is so expensive, but it only ran for a year, so it would be kind of sparse on the market. Well, that's everything for this review. I'm Scott. That was the Bricks. That's a review of 5956, the Expedition Balloon from Lego Adventurers. Thank you for supporting my content. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and like for more. I'll catch you on the flip side. Here's Scott signing off with a good thanks.